Vamos a ver qué nos trae. ¿También cuánto durará? ¿Será larguito? ¿Será como de 1 hora? O algo así. Ya va a empezar. Silencio, Kitsu.
This is Splatsville, in the heart of the Splatlands. Despite its old-fashioned appearance, it's seen enormous growth in recent years. It's also the hottest new place for Inklings looking for things to do.
Se ve grande.
Oh, hello everyone. Hope you're all staying fresh. I almost forgot about introductions. We're the researchers from the Squid Research Lab. We're simply fascinated by what these Inklings can do. They can splat ink in kit form and smoothly swim through it in swim form. We've been studying their biology day and night. Today, we'd like to share some new findings on these Inklings while providing summaries throughout. Of course, what goes for the Inklings also applies to the Octolings. We're sure of it.
Ooh.
First, Turf War.
Ese caballo también.
Get styling with some fresh fashion and get inking with even fresher weapons.
Customizar.
Naturally, in a place called
Customizar todo ya.
Splatsville, Turf War battles are the locals' favorite pastime. 2 teams of 4 will ink for 3 minutes. The team that inks the most in their color, in other words, claims the most turf, wins. Now, that's not all inking is for. Ink walls to swim up.
Okay. Este es el para los que van a jugar Splatoon por primera vez.
Opponents. The more ink you spread, the bigger the advantage you'll have in battles. Whoops. If you're out of ink, submerge in it to refill.
Ah, la animación
New techniques like the squid surge to swim up walls in a single burst, and the squid roll to jump out of ink while simultaneously turning around have also been spotted. Oh, while it's glowing like this, the move also slightly repels ink from opponents.
Oh, es como un árbol, es un parry.
We've discovered where these turf war battles will take place. Stages confirmed for the Splatlands include Scorch Gorge, Eeltail Alley, Mincemeat Metalworks, and Undertow Spillway.
Los mapas se ven bien.
There seem to be other stages as well.
Espero que haya más, sí,
Hagglefish
de hecho.
Market, a pier filled to the brim with street vendors. The stuff here looks fishy, though. Several stages from Greater Inkopolis also return.
Okay, eso es lo que quería
Museum
gente.
d'Alfonsino. Battles here take place in the central courtyard of this modern museum.
Oh, sí.
Take special
Sí.
note of the
Ese lo
rotating
adoro.
wall.
En Splatoon 1.
Hammerhead Bridge. This bridge connects Greater Inkopolis to the Splatlands. After lots of construction work, it's finally open. Thanks to the
Finally
bridge,
open.
transit to and from Greater Inkopolis is much easier. Mahi Mahi Resort.
Oh,
A luxury
está
resort
bien, lo
in
adoro.
Greater Inkopolis. Pay close attention to the
Todo el mundo quería este
platforms
mapa de
that
vuelta.
shake as the battle goes on. There will be more areas to ink afterward, so don't forget to splat them. Including the stages you see here, a total of 12 await.
12 mapas.
More stages will be added in free post-launch updates.
Ok, lo de siempre. No estoy tan de acuerdo con esto, pero bueno.
Now, let's get into the inky essence of battles, weapons. First, it appears that all the basic weapons from previous games will be available.
Ok. Plus.
On top of that, Splatland-specific weapon types, such as the bow-like stringers, will make their destructive debut. We've also verified a new weapon type called Splatanas. This is the Splatana
Es un
weapon.
parabrisas.
Send blades of ink flying with the centrifugal force generated by swinging. Swing after charging up a bit, and it'll transform into a charged slash. As expected, it's powerful as a long-range attack. But the charged slash at close
Es
range
como el
is
pincel.
also quite devastating. Let's dive into the weapons that can help you claim even more turf. Special weapons. As the name implies, these are special kinds of weapons that can be unleashed after filling up the gauge from inking turf. There are some new types we've identified, so let's take a closer look. This is the Tacticooler. When it's activated, a fridge appears. You'll find in-game beverages stored inside. These have a variety of effects, like momentarily increasing speed.
Está bien
They come
gracioso.
in packs of 4, so take one and share the rest with your teammates.
Está bien gracioso.
This is the Wave Breaker. When activated, it'll unleash waves around the area. It'll also mark an opponent's location and cause damage. Try to avoid them with a well-timed jump.
Ah, pero si se puede evitar, no va a ser muy
Finally,
útil.
the Reef Slider. Build up power, then charge into opponents who need a good splat. Once the attack ends, it'll explode and damage the surrounding area. Familiar special weapons like the Tenta missiles, Ink Jet, Ink Storm, Ultra Stamp,
No misiles, por favor, no misiles, no misiles, no
and
misiles.
Booyah Bomb will also make their
No
grand
misiles
return.
y ni Stingray. Oh, son unos genios.
Special weapons are paired with main weapons, so find the combo that suits your splatting style.
Ya se volvió el mejor juego ahora. Solo porque no hay misiles.
Shop here to get your tentacles on some fresh weapons. This is Ammonites, owned by the chatty horseshoe crab, Sheldon. The locals have praised him for his wealth of weapon wisdom and sophisticated selection. Instead of using in-game currency for purchases, you'll need these Sheldon licenses.
Ah,
Obtain them by leveling up through battles and
Serán
by
más
consistently using the same weapons. One Sheldon license can be exchanged for one weapon that corresponds to your level. Oh, and just between us, if you exchange more Sheldon licenses than normal, it appears he'll give you a weapon you like sooner than expected as a special reward.
está raro eso, pero bueno.
By the way, the Inklings and Octolings walking around town are pretty savvy about their fashion.
Era lo más importante para
Things like
muchos.
headgear, clothing, and shoes are just as important as weapons to staying fresh in Splatsville.
Así es.
Gear can be obtained in the shops around here. Each one is managed by an interesting shopkeeper. So let's drop in. This is not
Me encanta el
couture,
diseño de
a
ese tipo.
headgear shop.
Está genial.
You'll find an array of hats, masks, and glasses, so you can get ahead of the game. The laid-back Nautilus, Gnarly Eddie, and the energetic Nails, the snail sitting here, run the shop. This is the Clothes Boutique, Mana Wardrobe. It specializes in tops, like t-shirts and jackets. The shopkeeper, Gel Lafleur, might be a touch archaic with words, but this jellyfish has a keen eye for fashion sense. And finally, the shoe store Crush Station.
Uf.
Get a variety of cool kicks here, from sneakers to sandals and even leather footwear. It's owned by Mr. Coco. He might look intimidating, but deep down, he's a nice guy. Probably.
Mr. Coco.
You're more than welcome to pick out gear based on its appearance. but they do come with abilities that can help you out in battle. Take run speed up, for example. It can increase your running speed. Or intensify action. This improves the squid roll and squid surge moves.
Esa va a ser muy
There
buena,
are
yo
even
creo.
more abilities to discover.
Si te
Plus,
da
there's a
invulnerabilidad,
fellow
va a ser
in
muy buena.
Splatsville who can swap one ability with another.
Un cangrejo cocote. Si estaba
Talk to
bufeado.
March here, and you can add an ability of your choosing to your favorite gear.
Oh. Mejor personalización. Eso es lo que todo el mundo quería.
And if you save your favorite gear combinations as fresh as fits, you can change in a flash. Flavor up your fashion with whatever outfits you want.
En lugar de usar los
Simply
amigos.
splat-tastic.
Muy bien. Muy bien, Nintendo. Calidad de vida.
Welcome to the lobby, a
Sí,
gathering
sí.
spot for those seeking fresh battles. Turf war battles aren't the only things that happen here. You can also square off in anarchy battles, where
Anarchy
you
battle.
compete for rankings. Hold the active zones in splat zones.
Ok, regreso a Splatoon.
Ride the tower to the goal in tower control. Carry the Rainmaker to its destination.
No
in
parece que hay cambios.
Rainmaker.
En estos.
Or
Oh, regresó Clan Blitz. El mejor modo de todos.
Blitz. Duke it out in these 4 modes, which are on rotation. Want to take on a challenge solo?
No hay modo extra, eso
Select
sí me sorprende.
Anarchy Battle Series. But if you want to team up with friends, joining Anarchy Battle Open is the way to go.
Ok.
You can also play private battles online.
Cambio liga
Set
ahora.
battle modes and other options to your liking. Why not play with your favorite battle modes alongside friends? Information about these game modes will be available soon on the game's official website.
Me sorprende que no hay un nuevo modo. Es un poco decepcionante.
Now, let's talk about the features within the lobby. This is the test range.
Oh, lo que
Try
todo el
out
mundo
and get
quería.
comfy with your weapons here. Besides being able to practice whenever you want, it's also a great place to get all warmed up while waiting for rivals to join a battle.
Ah, bravo.
Next
Bravo,
up,
bravo.
ghosts. Online friends will appear as 3D holograms.
Ese está bien cute.
Drop in on friends in the midst of battle and play alongside them. You can also join up and start a battle on the same team.
Oh, eso es genial, un tour fuerte.
You'll be able to see what your friends are up to. It appears that you can also call out to friends in the lobby and invite them for battles. Why not see
Vaya,
these
ahora se siente un
features for
juego de
yourself?
verdad de la época. En cuestión del menú.
This is where you can view battle replays.
Oh,
It appears that it can somewhat recreate recent battles.
esto es buenísimo para el competitivo.
Fast forward. Or skip to a certain part. Or even swap to another player's view. Incredible!
Eso es buenísimo.
Not only can you rewatch battles as many times as you'd like, but there's even a share feature. We hope you'll use this handy tool to help you rank up.
Sí, eso es buenísimo para el competitivo.
Next, we'll analyze and discuss this space within the lobby, the locker room.
Lo que...
Here, you'll find some fresh lockers. One is yours, and the others belong to players with whom you've recently played. As you can see, you'll be able to place any acquired weapons, gear, and items to your liking.
¿Qué onda con eso?
Slap on some snazzy stickers, and modify your locker's color. This is your space to express yourself. So customize it however you'd like to show off your signature splatting style.
Estos son los departamentos que todo el mundo quería.
Oh, yes. Items can be obtained at Hotlantis, a general store on the edge of Splatsville. Apparently, the store manager vanishes quite often, so instead, it's run by an artist named Harmony. She used to be a regular customer here. It's got an outlandish assortment of items. Why
como una
not show the
medusa,
store
¿verdad?
some love by grabbing some goods? There appear to be plenty of other customization features as well. When battles start, these splash tags appear. They can be
Eso me
customized with
encanta.
a banner, badge, and title.
Fresh muscle.
Additionally, you can change the emote your character performs when you win a battle.
Ah, eso es genial.
All of these can be obtained via the in-game catalog,
Y hay nuevos
which
al
will be
parecer.
available at Hotlantis. By using points earned from battles, you can unlock various items, like stuff for splash tags and seasonal gear. Following the game's launch, a new catalog is planned to be released every 3 months for 2 years. Be sure to
Por
snatch
2
up
años.
everything you see in each
O sea que
catalog.
no va a haber nueva Switch en 2 años. Hasta 2 años.
Phew! There's still a lot of info to share, but I need to take a little breather here. In the meantime, please turn your attention toward this.
Eso tiene mucha fanática.
Introducing Table Turf Battle!
Un juego de
Your cards
cartas.
for a dazzling deck duel!
Es un juego de cartas, no. Esto conozco a gente que le va a encantar.
Different cards. Charge up power, then unleash it all at once with a special attack. There are cards like this, and even ones like this, and there are over 150 cards to collect in game. So build your deck and send your rivals packing.
No puede ser.
The Splatsville locals eagerly await your challenge. Table Turf Battle. Every player will be gifted an in-game starter deck. Excuse me, I lost my clampoosier for a second there. That was Table Turf Battle, a 1v1 competitive card battle spin-off of Turf War. It appears you can play this at the Table Turf Battle Dojo in Splatsville. Be on the lookout for more details about Table Turf Battle in the future. And now, this!
Salmon Run.
Salmon Run is a simple job that requires 4 players to work
Tendrás que
together to
conseguirlas
collect
todas.
power eggs from the salmonids advancing
Así
on
es,
them.
Draker.
This
Todas, hasta
part-time gig is rumored to
150.
be a little fishy, but it pays pretty well. By defeating particularly ferocious creatures called boss salmonids, you can obtain valuable golden eggs.
Este modo es...
You'll need to collect
Genial.
and deliver plenty
Pero
of
la gente
golden
no lo-
eggs in
no lo
order to
aprecia.
complete this job. This time around, we've confirmed some new types of boss salmonids, so let's share our findings. First up, the Slammin' Lid. It creates barriers and protects salmonids on the ground.
Oh.
Get too close to it, and it'll attempt to crush you, so approach with caution.
¿Qué anda con eso?
Next, the Big Shot. It fires heavy projectiles from a distance. Be prepared for powerful shockwaves when they land. With new boss salmonids confirmed, make sure you're ready for an even more dangerous salmon run.
Este modo lo que necesitas son más mapas.
This is one of the new King Salmonids. Unbelievable! It looks like they'll occasionally appear
Kosune?
just before you complete the job.
Kojosune.
The tank on your back is a specially provided egg cannon, and it appears that you can fire golden eggs to deal massive damage. However, these battles are under a time limit, so rack up as much damage as possible to drive them back. And this is the still being researched big run. We believe this is when salmonids invade the city in which icklings and octolings live. It appears that this event happens once every few months, so So brace yourselves! Big run is coming!
Esos son los mapas de normales. Ese estaría buenísimo.
Observe this manhole in Splatsville Square. This is actually the entrance to the home of the Octarians, the Inklings' longtime enemies. As Agent 3, the newest recruit of the new Squidbeak Splatoon, you'll do battle with the Octarian army, whose members are covered in hair for some reason. Along with your buddy Small Fry, you'll explore many stages, each one full of twists and turns.
Hay mucho contenido en este juego.
Story mode is perfect for getting familiar with inking turf and using weapons, so newer players might want to try it out. Well, we've come this far. What awaits the Inklings and Octolings in the end? We hope you can witness the epic finale of this splat-tastic saga.
Oh, o sea, el final de los
We're
finales.
back in Splatsville. From here on out, we'd like to talk
Hola,
about
Ray, te
other
estás perdiendo
features
el
that'll
directo.
help you enjoy your splatting escapades even more in the Splatoon 3 game.
Muy bien, muy bien. ¿Y tú?
You can post illustrations here via this mailbox. They'll be displayed all across the city and even in stages. So put on your artist cap and post away. Vertical illustrations will also be supported. Additionally, you can grab food
Ay,
and
espera que
drinks
estés
that'll
bien,
help
Ray.
you in battles at the
De
concession
hipertensión.
stand.
Tienes que cuidarte,
Or
Ray.
use local communication to play with nearby folks in your favorite modes at the shoal. By using photo mode, you can snap selfies, send photos to a smart device,
Ok.
or display them in your locker. This is the Recon Guide. Select your favorite stages at any time and take a stroll around them. Why not get familiar with each stage prior to battles?
Eso es bueno. Eso es muy bueno.
This is Splatnet 3. You can use this with your smart device. It contains
Pero ya
features
sea en la
like
noche.
checking your
Ah, que me
latest
alegra
battle
escuchar eso,
stats
Ray.
and ordering special in-game gear
sí,
not
sí.
sold in shops
Bueno,
from the
relájate por
Splatnet
aquí.
Gear Shop.
Estamos aquí
But
disfrutando
that's
del
not
directo.
all. Access features like Krusty Sean's Wonder Crust. Support this fellow's journey using ink points earned depending on the areas you inked during battles. Or view history to take a trip down memory lane with your past ranks. You can also snag special wallpapers and more for your smart device. So be sure to grab them. It appears that Splatnet 3 will be available at launch via the Nintendo Switch Online mobile app. Next up, Amiibo figures. Scan
Oh.
Splatoon series Amiibo
Tengo un
at
montón de
this
esos.
spot in Splatsville, and voila! Saving your favorite gear combinations as fresh as fits
Bueno.
will allow you to easily swap outfits.
Esto ya siento que es medio inútil, pero bueno.
Additionally, it seems you'll be able to get special gear and even snap photos together with Amiibo. And Splatoon 3 Amiibo incoming!
Ok, esos los
Release
necesitamos.
is scheduled for this holiday. Now, let's talk about post-launch updates. As we mentioned a while ago, following the game's launch, a new in-game catalog will be released every 3 months for 2 years. New weapons will also be added around the same time as each catalog.
Eso es una buena música.
In addition, X Battle, available after attaining an extremely high rank in Anarchy Battle, and League Battle, where every 2 hours you can compete in teams based on your Anarchy Battle results, are planned to be added in future updates.
O sea, no hay liga.
Furthermore,
Qué raro.
for this game, we're planning to add large-scale paid DLC. More details will come at a later time, so please be on the lookout. And now, I'd like to wrap up this research report from the Squid Research Lab.
No han
Thank you
dicho
for
quiénes
watching.
son los idols o ídoles.
Huh? Who are you supposed to be?
Oh. Deep cut.
Oh, Squid. I completely forgot to tell you about Deep Cut. They're an incredibly popular
Se ve
trio
extraño,
who hosts
pero...
the Splatsville news program and
Sí, la mantarraya.
They provide information on battle stages, as well as other news bulletins. While we're on the subject, the youngsters of Splatsville own sea cucumber phones. They can check the news while doing other activities, as shown here. And...
Splatfest. Oh. Tiene como aires egipcios, ¿no? No habrá Octopus Squid. Parece que no, Drake. Esto me suena a música de mundial de fútbol o algo así. ¿Quién tiene ese estilo de las cosas que ponen cuando hacen sus conciertos? Pero la mantarraya está genial. La mantarraya, Raicha.
It's been confirmed that Splatfest will make a return. In these events, you pick a team based on the announced theme, then settle the outcome via battle. And this time around, there will be 3 teams to choose from.
Sí, sí, sí.
Splatfest consists of 2 halves. In the first half, teams will compete in 4v4 turf war battles. The second half is a tricolored turf war.
¿Qué?
It's a special mode where, whoa, 3 teams fight at the same time.
Es un 4 contra 4 contra 4.
The team currently in first place will start in the center of the stage. 2 players each from the second and third place teams will attack the first place team from opposite ends
Es un 4 contra 2 contra 2.
Can the leading team defend themselves, or will the other 2 teams exact revenge and force them out? Use the Ultra Signal to control the battle and contribute to the Splatfest while working alongside the members of Deep Cut. Okay, we're going to close out this presentation with an announcement
Eso es
from
interesante,
Deep Cut.
este modo.
Take it away.
Testfire, Global Testfire. Un demo. No, las noticias no las podemos skipear. El 27 de agosto. El primer Splatfest. Uf. Y son 3 equipos esta vez en Splatoon. Ya no tenemos que decidir entre el huevo y la gallina. Oh. Ay, esta decisión es difícil. Me gusta sus como aretes que tiene o cuernos que tiene en las orejas. Me voy con equipo tijeras porque es la mantarraya y le va el equipo tijeras.
That's all we have to share today. Or not.
¿No?
And now, announcing the Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022 Tournament.
Ok, los
This event will
torneitos de
take place
Nintendo.
on September 5th at PAX West.
En donde los latinos
Some
no
of the
podemos
top
participar.
finishers from this summer's Splatoon 2 Inkopolis Showdown will head to Seattle and compete in North America's first ever Splatoon 3 Invitational. Follow the official Nintendo vs. Twitter account for updates. And to see more of our research findings
Quiere
as we
una
uncover them,
octo
follow the official
de pelo
Splatoon
azul.
North American Twitter account.
Pero tenía razón,
You'll
Draker,
have
la
an incredible
mantarraya es
time
hombre, ¿no?
starting September 9th.
Es el
Bye
primer
bye.
idol chico. Tenías razón ahí en ese sentido. Ya se acabó, no. Pues bueno, eso fue todo el Nintendo Direct. La única cosa que siento que fue lo más grave, porque realmente me gustó todo lo que vi. En cuestión del juego, el gameplay se ve que mejoraron muchas cosas ya existentes en el juego. Van a añadir muchas cosas de personalización. El Salmon Run se ve muy interesante también. Lo único que me llamó la atención es que no hay un nuevo modo competitivo. Lo cual se me hace extrañísimo, porque todo el mundo pensaba que sí. Haz que salga otro direct. ¿Cómo hacemos que salga otro direct?